Hello everybody out here on YouTube. It is I here with Beautiful Beauty. Okay, I just want to take the time today. I want to share just a personal story, a personal experience with you guys today. Okay, everybody knows that I am a certified electrologist, and I've been doing that for a long time now. Okay, so I am also the queen of hair removal, the queen of hair reduction. Everybody knows that as well. I'm sure by now you have checked out all my reviews on my at-home laser devices, my HPL devices, my IPL devices, my diode laser devices, etc., etc. Okay, I love hair removal. I love hair reduction. I love my clients. I love my patients. I love making people feel more beautiful than they already are. And if they have an issue and struggle with unwanted hair, I am here to remove their hair. Okay, so that is what I do. I have 3 professional level jobs, as everybody knows, so I'm extremely busy. But anyhow, one of my passions and one of my jobs is electrology. Okay, so now also this summer I have been very busy this summer. Okay, so busy this summer. I have been teaching classes at the college, and I have been just, oh yeah, okay, so busy. Okay, anyways, been teaching classes at the college, been teaching hair removal methods, been teaching thermolysis, been teaching traditional electrology. Yeah, okay, so I've been teaching a lot of different methods of electrolysis of hair removal. And as everybody knows, I love electrolysis. I favor electrolysis. It is the only permanent hair removal on the market, period. Okay, lasers are for hair reduction. Lasers are not permanent. Everybody knows that because I let everybody know that these at-home IPL and HPL devices and diode lasers at home are for hair reduction only. They are not bona fide, certified, permanent removal. Okay, to record. Now, electrology and electrolysis has been around since 1800s. Okay, it's been around a very long time, and it was actually invented by an ophthalmologist, an eye doctor. Okay, so anyways, it's been around a long time, and electrolysis, the use of electricity, the use of needles, the use of probes, is the only permanent hair removal on the market, period, ever. Okay, so anyways, back to what I was saying. I've been very busy this summer, so busy. I have been teaching hair removal methods. I have been teaching electrolysis at the college this summer. So anyhow, my unit that I was using, my device, which I love, fabulous brand, my electrology machine kicked the bucket and stopped working about 2 months ago. Okay, and I was using my personal machine to train my students because it was a very good machine. It was very reliable, fantastic results. It stopped working. So I had 1 week of classes left at the time, and I did not want to, well, I did not have time enough to buy a machine, okay, period, because shipping and all that, it wouldn't have got to me in time. So what I did do was, like a dummy, I know, I'm bad. What I did do was I went on eBay, which is not something I recommend to do. For hair removal and hair reduction, please avoid eBay. I've always said this, but this time I was in a pinch and I broke my own rule of thumb, okay? So I wanted to buy a used machine off eBay for just a quickie device to see if it can be delivered to me within 5 or 6 days, which I did get. Okay, and I really did not mind the age of the unit. I had become interested here in this unit here. This is the brand Instatron, a T69. The seller of this model told me that this device was from the late 70s. Okay, so I got it here at my house delivered because I was going to take it up to the college, finish out the week of classes using this device, teach my students on an antique vintage epilator, if you will. Okay, nothing wrong with that. But anyhow, I received this. It is not from the 1970s, and if it was from the 1970s, that would have been vintage, old enough to begin with. I mean, that would be like very old, okay? But this brand is very reliable. And if it was made in the 70s, it would definitely be working another 10 years probably, because these units, way back when, I have done history, research after research upon research. These units last 40 something, 50 something years. No big deal. Paying $100 for it, I'm not out a whole lot of money, and then I could use it, teach my students, dispose of it, pass it on, donate it, whatever. Anyhow, got it at my house, delivered. First off, let me say, this is not from the 1970s. I'm kid you not. This is from the more like the late 1950s, okay? So, this device is older than any of my students. It's obviously a million years older than me. It is even older than the college that I am teaching at. Okay, so that tells you something. Old machine, old device. First off, the eBay seller, who's located in Florida, they lied to me and said this is from the 1970s. No, this is from the 1950s. If in fact, possibly even older. Anyhow, okay, cool, fine. They lied about the age. Well, they sent the device to me at my house, and not only would they lie about the age of the unit, but they left. It was so disgusting, okay? They left here, right here, in the probe and the needle holder. They left, that's a stylus or a probe holder, needle holder, whatever you want to call it. They left a needle that was disgusting. It looked like it was growing mold. It looked like it possibly even had diseases. It looked like it was rancid. It looked like it was antiqued. It looked like it was mummified. It was flipping disgusting. Okay, so disgusting. So first thing I did when I opened the box and I saw that used needle and that probe needle holder, okay, the stylus, probe holder, needle holder, it's got many names, whatever you'd like to call it. I saw that instantly. I put on my medical grade rubber gloves, okay? I take this needle, wrap it up, dispose of it, throw it away, it hits the trash. Okay, second off, I then take this unit outside, outdoors in my backyard, because I have a lovely backyard and I love to do things in my backyard. So, I got me 3 or 4 magic erasers. I got me Clorox wipes. I got me other brand bleach wipes. Put on my medical grade gloves. Went to town, cleaned this SOB up, okay? So, got it all clean. Magic eraser, Clorox wipes, Clorox cleaner, wappy, cleaned it up, scrubbed it up. Okay, now keep in mind all the while, Real Beautiful Beauty is scrubbing away at this unit, at this epilator, antique / vintage device, hair removal device, electrolysis machine. Keep in mind while I'm scrubbing, I am thinking, I really hope and pray this turns on. I hope and pray it works, and I really hope it carries me through the last week of my classes, and I hope my students love this unit, they appreciate this unit, and that they value an education using an antique unit for the last week classes. Okay, so anyhow, cleaned it up, got it in the house, turned it on, okay. It does not work. Not happening, not functioning, not working. Okay, and the knobs, they just spin. The intensity, the timer, spins. No red light. Okay? So, no red light, doesn't work. All I get is a green light. And, like I said, just 2 dummy knobs that just spin. Absolutely, yeah. Okay. Pretty shocking. Okay, but anyhow, in actuality, in all honesty, it was not all that shocking, because when I did receive it, I opened up the box and I looked at it and I thought, okay, yuck, it's dirty, yuck, it's old. It's made in the 50s. It's not made in the 70s like the seller lied and said. And oh my gosh, I hope it works, but it doesn't. Okay, so several attempts. And all I got was a death rattle. Okay, so anyhow, needless to say, it's useless. It's junk. It does not work. And like I said, I was very insulted when the seller had the audacity to send it with a used needle that was growing fungus, mold, I don't know. Okay, everybody knows I'm an extreme germaphobe, so I was not happy with that. And it was disgusting. It was unsanitary. It was unhealthy. You spread diseases that way. You could possibly spread hepatitis C. There are many things that you could spread. Yeah, illnesses, sicknesses, diseases. Hepatitis C mostly. When you're dealing with electrology, you can possibly run into the spread of hepatitis C if you do not use disposable probes, if you do not use clean equipment, clean device, if you do not wear medical grade rubber gloves, which I always do. Okay, now I always give this advice. People ask me before they seek out a good electrology person, electrolysis, what should they ask for? First off, ask, are you certified? Okay, but keep in mind, wherever they are located, there are lackluster laws, and the state that they're located in or the country that they're located in might not require for certification. Okay, but just ask. Say, are you certified? You know, find out, because you need to know this. Second, ask them before they ever touch you or get within 10 miles of you. Ask them, do you use disposable probes? Okay? Third, ask, do you open the disposable probe or the disposable needles? Okay, you could call them probes or needles. It's the same thing. They're going to know what you're talking about. Do you use disposable probes / disposable needle? First, ask that. Second, third, whatever. I'm on third. Yeah, a third. At first, are you certified? Number 2, do you use disposable probes, disposable / needles? Number 3, ask, do you open the needles and the probes in front of the patient, which would be you? Do you punch them out of the blister wrap? Do you unwrap them? Do you unseal them visibly in front of the patient, which will be you? Okay, you are asking this for your health, for your safety, for your own well-being, okay? So ask those 3 questions. Always, always, always ask. And a fourth one, a good thing to ask is, what kind of machine do you use? What brand of epilator do you use? Okay, and to ask, do you use thermolysis? Do you use thermolysis? Do you use the blend? Or do you use straight electrology method? Okay, you want to know what method they're using. Keep that in mind. Do you use the blend method, the thermolysis method, or straight out traditional electrolysis do you use? Find out what method they will be using on you, okay? Find that out. You know, like I said, find out what machine you use, what equipment you use. You ask them how long they have been practicing electrology. How long have they been doing this? Ask questions, okay? Ask, how much do you charge per hour? Okay, and if you don't need an hour's worth of epilating, how much do you charge for 15 minutes? How much do you charge for 30 minutes? How much do you charge 45 minutes? How much do you charge 60 minutes, 1 hour? So there are a set number of things that you want to ask them. Make a little checklist. Ask questions. So very important. Okay, so anyhow, back to a long story short here. I was not able to complete my last week of classes with my students using this machine. Okay, what I had to do, I had to buy my favorite brand of electrolysis epilator device. I rebought a fantastic machine, paid a lot of money for it, had it sent rushed overnight, paid like $50 to get it overnighted to me. Yeah, got it. The week went fantastic, loved it. And needless to say, I never brought this device up to the college because I did not personally want my students to laugh me out the door of the school. Okay, so anyhow, I wanted to share this story with you beauties because I get so many electrolysis related questions, so many hair removal questions, and I hope along with this story that I answered a few of the questions that I get asked on a daily basis. Okay, beauties, sure hope you enjoyed. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. Be sure to give me a like. As always, subscribe. Bye, beauties.